Hey y'all, it's Shonda here, ancestral medium and movement healer, and I'm bringing us our channeled message from spirit and from the ancestors for this week, July 7th of 2025. And I already know this message will find you when it needs to find you. All right, so let's get into it. The first thing that spirit was saying, it was a lot that was coming through when I was channeling for us this week, because I was like, what do we need to focus on? Where there's a lot happening. Monday, July 7th is what they call like a 7-7 portal. What does that mean? That means that with the way the sun and the moon and the energy of the planets is set up, that we are in a position to really, really work with intensified energy, that what some people would call the veil between the spirit realm and the earthly realm is thin, and we have an opportunity. If you're someone that's doing healing work, you're someone that likes to do their blessings and their money rituals and their release rituals and their calling in and manifestation rituals, all the things, those portals, 7-7 being one of them, is those days. Is a day where you can really have the energy of the planet and the energy of the universe on your side to make those things happen. Think about adding, I'm from New Orleans, right? So think about, it's like adding a cayenne pepper, a hot sauce, a sprinkle on there. So we have that. We have a full moon in Capricorn on, what's the day? 7, 8, 9, on Wednesday. So we got a lot of energy happening, okay, this weekend. Capricorn is all about details, precision, getting it done, not playing around, and putting your money where your mouth is. Make the decision, do what you got to do, and do it right. All right, not doing it for the sake of doing it, but really moving with intention, knowing the details, and getting it done. And so this week, I was asking Spirit, we got a lot of things going on. So what does that mean for us? How should we really be moving with this energy this week? And Spirit was like, this week, put your money where your mouth is. This week, put your money where your mouth is. What does that mean? That means all the things you didn't put on your vision board, all the goals and the 90-day plans that you reversed engineered and that you worked back, which is all great because you need it. You need that reference point. You need that reminder of what you set out to do for yourself. But this week, put your money where your mouth is. Put some actions, put some decisions, and make some choices behind all of these things that you've been conceptualizing in your head and in your dreams and in your visions, and you keep getting dreams of confirmations, and you've seen the dragonflies and the butters and the butterflies and the angel numbers, but you still not moving. You still not making a decision. It's still gonna take your participation. It's still gonna take your action. You're still gonna have to choose to do the thing that your spirit is trying to lead you to do. That's why it's called free will. So this week, really look at, if you said, I was asking Spirit for example. Spirit's like, so example, if you said that you only want to work, which maybe for you that's sitting in front of a computer or servicing clients, if you only want to work from this time to this time, then you need to start shifting your calendar and shifting your schedule to accommodate the way you said you want to live. Spirit was also saying, think about the ways that you want to feel. How do you want this new chapter, this new season, all of these things that you're manifesting and calling in? How do you want that to feel? How does that feel in your body? Does it feel like peace? Does it feel like happiness? Does it feel like certainty? Does it feel like stability? And if you know that's how you want to feel, then the decisions that you're making, and Spirit is saying, don't get it twisted. We're not saying the decisions that you're making, thank you, Spirit, the decisions that you're making need to be aligned with what you want to feel in your body. What Spirit is also trying to say is, it doesn't mean if it scares you, you shouldn't do it. There's a difference between being scared because you're being asked to step up and feeling unaligned, like just not interested. Because you could be interested and scared. That just means that you're being asked to expand and you need to tap into your faith. So Spirit is like, don't use well, it doesn't feel like joy and it doesn't feel like certainty as an excuse to not have to step into your bigness and to not have to step into your expansion. Don't use it as a crutch, and don't use it as a scapegoat to not have to grow. You still have to grow. There's still going to be uncomfortable moments, and it's still going to feel a little fearful. That's why the faith comes in, and that's why remembering how you want this life to feel comes in, because then you choose that over fear. You choose that over what are they going to say about me. You choose that over the people pleasing. You choose that over I don't know what the hell I'm doing or how this is going to land. It's about being really, really rooted in that for us this week, so that we can make decisions and choices to really begin to do the things and live the life that we keep saying that we want. At this point, the life is waiting on us. I'm sorry because I feel a little called out, so I'm taking a moment. But at this point, the life is waiting on us. At this point, the life is waiting on us. At this point, the life is waiting for you to pull the trigger, you to make the decision, for you to walk away, for you to stay, for you to go, yes, this is what I want, for you to go, no, this is what I don't want. It's all waiting for you now. And nobody is saying that you got to go bulldoze everything down and be like, and I'm out this bit. Nobody's saying that. Spirit is saying, but it is about you starting to even just make those simple choices and those simple decisions to get you there, to put you in the right path, to put you in the right place, to put you in the right setting. That's what this week is for. Put your money where your mouth is. Move like that person. Make the choice and the decisions of that person. Stop staring at the vision board and start moving like the vision board. All right. Okay, y'all. because I feel a little called out, so we're gonna all sit in this together. All right. I'm gonna pull our chakra wisdom card and see what chakra is calling for us to really, really get some healing, to work with this energy of putting our money where our mouth is, this energy of honoring what we need to be doing. Oh, girl, we got 2 cards this week. Jesus. All right. So the first card that came out was our root chakra. All right. And this one is around independence. These are our affirmations for this week. So our root chakra is our base. The root chakra is all about our stability, our faith, our hope, our trust, right? If you think about your basic needs, your survival, the things that we experience in life, traumas, experiences, memories, they're all stored in our root chakra, the lower half of our body, the base of your spine, all the way down to your feet and beyond. Okay, so that's where our body holds this energy. So here are our affirmations to remind us for this week. I know what my needs are, and I actively pursue them, knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. I open myself to all possibilities and participate fully in life. Y'all know I say this every week. You cannot make this up. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for, and I pursue it. Spirit was like, and I pursue it. So it's one thing to vision it. You also have to initiate it and pursue it. I am not waiting to be rescued. I am not a victim. I am strong. So those are our root chakra affirmations for this week. And then the second card, because we got 2 cards this week, is about our throat chakra. And I feel like from what I'm already seeing here, it makes sense. So the throat chakra, we already know, right? And I think we got throat chakra last week too, about truthfulness. The throat chakra is really about how we communicate, how we express ourselves, how we stay in our truth, voice our opinions, and also take power. And when we choose to be silent, understanding that our voice is frequency, it's energy, it has the power to heal, and it has the power to destroy. And so our throat chakra is all about expressing our feelings. And these are our affirmations. I allow my emotions to be fully experienced. I acknowledge feelings of grief, anger, or fear, and I make a conscious effort to express my emotions or resolve them within myself so that I can move forward freely. I let the unconditional love experienced in my heart be expressed through my voice and my creativity. I let those close to me know how much I love and care for them. I forgive all those who have done me wrong in the past, as well as forgiving myself, as I could not have responded in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. And so thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying that those cards are also for, sometimes guilt can overcome us and shame can overcome us when it comes to putting our money where our mouth is. Because that's where self-sabotage comes from, right? The guilt from when you made the mistake before. The guilt for feeling like you're not worthy of the expansion. And if that's you and that's where you're sitting, then this week could also be a really good week for forgiving yourself for the way you may have moved in the past, forgiving yourself for the people who may have been collateral damage, that you may have manipulated unintentionally, that you just may have straight up just hurt, okay, in the past. It's time to forgive yourself because you know you're worth more, you know you want more, but you're holding yourself back from still keeping track and tally of your mistakes in the past. And so it's time to really forgive yourself. It's time to release that, whether it's through a letter, whether it's through, and you burn it and you release it, whether it's through a spiritual bath, where you let that go, you let the water take the tears, or a shower. Maybe it's really just through sitting there crying. Maybe it's through looking in the mirror and telling yourself you forgive yourself and why. Whatever that looks like for you. We have potent energy this week for you to be able to pull yourself through that, because you deserve more. You deserve all the things you're envisioning, and you start playing small because your guilt and your shame creep in of how you've handled and dealt with people in the past. And it's time to not let that block you from this new chapter and this expansion. It's going to keep you trapped if you don't release yourself from it. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. I don't know who that's for, but I hope it got to you. All right? So when we look at our healing lifestyle for this week, when we're looking at the throat and the root chakra, let yourself get grounded. It's a whimsical week with lots of potent energy, but stay grounded. Spend time in nature. I love spending time by nature that's also near the water. So for me, that's like a 2-for-1 special with the root and the throat chakra, right? So spending time, maybe if you have like a lakefront where you live, somewhere where you can peer at the water, but also still be in nature with trees, could be really, really good. You could also put that stuff on your TV. Like, you already on YouTube, like go search like scenic nature, and there'll be all kind of stuff with 3-5 hours of just nature escapes and frequency music, and that's okay, and that's enough. Connect to whatever it is that you feel aligned with this week. Thank you, Spirit. And then, keep your meals colorful. Add some reds in there. When I think blue, especially throat chakra, y'all already know me. Get on those herbal teas. Get on your water game. Speak life into your water. Speak life into the decisions and the actions that you want to happen, that you need the strength and the courage to happen. And ask the water to give you that strength. Our bodies are made up of water. Let that water heal and move out whatever is stopping you and blocking you from moving accordingly. All right? Thank you, Spirit, for our movement. I'm getting like, this ain't the week to be doing like crazy big, slam ball, like heavy CrossFit type of movement. But I am getting, though, this is, power yoga, your Pilates, dance, your power walks, your light weights, your bar, things that are still going to get you to move, some really intense energy, some grief, some belief within yourself, activating some courage, and also leave your body still feeling strong. So not necessarily like a stretch and a rest and release, but something that's going to move you, but nothing that's going to overextend you to where you don't have nothing left to actually choose and make the decision. All right, I hope that makes sense. For my crystal people, yep, Tiger's Eye for my people who are needing courage and strength. I also got black tourmaline and black obsidian for people who are really moving through some heavy negative energy when it comes to your guilt and your shame and your self-sabotage. I'm also hearing if you have red jasper, go ahead and pair that with that red jasper so you can stay grounded and not just feel like a right, like something just took the breath out of you. But that red jasper will still help you kind of stay in your body, stay grounded, stay rooted, and not just deplete you fully. For the throat chakra, I just saw like aquamarine. There's this auric, like blue crystal that they're showing me. So if somebody has that I also heard kyanite, and I think that kyanite is really good for that self-expression and being able to creatively express yourself. Sodalite, lapis lazuli, all right. Also for my throat chakra people, and y'all already know me. When in doubt, clear quartz it out. All right, I'm a firm believer that any crystal can heal any chakra that we work with because it's attuning to our energy. But you know, if you don't have all the things, when in doubt, clear quartz it out. You good. Our body is energy. Our energy is the tool. We amplify everything else. All right, y'all. If you need guidance and you need to know like how to start this, what feels in alignment for you, you can get my chakra ebook. I'll put the link below in the description. It's on sale right now for $22, and you get foundational what are chakras, how to heal with your chakras using herbs and crystals and movements. Linked to full movement videos are in there. Chakra journal, all the things. All right, so I love y'all. We got this. It's summer, so it's action time. Put our money where our mouth is, okay? Be who we said we're gonna be, and stop waiting for Disney movie magic to happen, and know that we have to participate. We gotta do this, all right? I love y'all. Keep going, keep growing, keep healing. I'll see y'all soon.